Right now it is visible to me.
Okay, sir, it's visible to you. Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes.
For example, I cannot understand what is this. If any, I'm just opening now.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I touch the black diagram. Uh, for example, this one. Actually, I don't know what is this. Then where
This
it
is a
is
build
came from?
array.
Yeah, build array. How you are know that, but actually I don't know
Okay, in every
build array.
case, when you don't know about
Yes.
the function, if you have just a picture, let's say,
Yes, sir, it's a
okay,
picture is there.
if
Yeah.
in you have a picture, in that case, it is very difficult to a new person to
Mm.
identify the object. Okay, but if
Yes.
you have the vi, just select this vi, just select the that node, press Control H,
Uh,
Control
H.
H.
Okay. Okay.
uh,
The help. Yes.
have you got that? That is
Yes,
a
yes.
build array. And when
Okay.
you get that, the name of that function, you just go to right click,
Okay.
search over here on the top right, top
Search.
right.
Yes.
Yes,
Sir.
yes.
Yeah.
Over here, just put build array function. Build array function. You just got that function. If you have
Okay.
any vi with you, okay,
Okay,
this
sir.
is the way you can go through. And but if you just go through all the functions, like
Mm.
I'm working on the LabVIEW from 2011, so I can identify any function nearly, not 100%, but nearly I can identify each person,
Okay.
the, what is the operation of that given function. And like if you just share me any picture,
Okay.
like any snap, I just create another vi from that picture. So it
Okay,
is
sir.
on experience base, not it is not possible for a new one.
New one. Yeah.
Okay, so this is how you can go through with each and every. This is the example from example finder.
Yeah. Example.
Okay, this is not created by me, because in every example, when there is a box, statement box is there, that example is from the ni example finder. Okay,
Okay. Sir.
you can
Okay.
find
So that's
any
fine.
node. And
Okay.
another way I'm just explaining you, just select the node again,
Okay.
just select the node, right click, view label, view label, visible label.
View.
Yes, yes,
Oh,
visible label. Click
visible
on
labels.
visible label, it will
Okay.
show you the name. Okay,
Name.
this is
Okay,
how
sir.
you can go through with each vi. And
Okay, sir.
as many as vi you are practicing, your
Mm.
hands is very clear on LabVIEW.
The labels. Okay, sir.
Okay, right now your problem is solved.
Yes, sir. For sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. In my previous lectures, one student have another problem. Like I just share all the VIs with that student. uh, he just opened the VI and he asked me, sir, there is only front panel, no block diagram window is there. There is
Okay.
another problem with,
Another
if you
problem.
don't know, just press Control E,
Control E.
automatically
Control. Yeah.
block diagram window will appear. Okay, so now I just told you, just unshare your screen. Hello,
Yeah. Yes, sir.
just unshare your screen, stop
Okay.
presenting.
Okay, sir. Stop.
My screen is visible to you.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Okay, So today I just tell you another function in LabVIEW, that is, first just we go with the example. Let's say we have a gamble game, like in our day-to-day life or in our previous life, we just go through a dice. Do you know about dice?
Yes.
1 to 6
Yes.
numbers
Yes.
are there.
1 to 6.
Okay,
Yes.
so right now I'm just creating an example of that dice game. Okay, so how we
Okay.
do that? So first you just go to loop. In this case you just find different example of like array, like loops and comparison, you just find over here. So in this case I just go to numeric random number. Over here, as I already know, my dice will contain the number from 1 to 6 only. So upper bound value of this random number, it should be 6, and lower bound value, it should be 1.
1.
Okay, so right now it will generate only 1 to 6 number. So the example is that the user just call a number, let's say 6, and we just check after how many times 6 will appear on the dice. So over here I just create a control, and it is the user based number.
So it's the black diagram. Nothing will be changed. It's only number 6 only is there.
On the block diagram,
Yes, sir.
1 minute, I'm just network issue on my side. Right now I am in my home place. So my screen is visible to you. So as you see over here in the block diagram window, I have a random number. The upper bound value is 6 and lower bound value is 1. And over here, this is my user based number. Like it should be 1, it should be 4, it should be 6. Now, when these two values, the value generated by the random number and the value generated by the user, when these two values are equal, right now I just change the representation of this it to unsigned number 64, because over here the random number, it is selected to unsigned number 64. Otherwise there is a portion dot on the node. So when these two values are equal, I just connect it to my stop button. So it will automatically stop my loop. And let's check after how many iteration these two values are equal. So I just connect it to the edge and create an indicator over here. It will show me after how many values I just got the value. So let's check. When I just put 2 over here, as you see over here, when input value is 2, let's user just demanding 2 when he throw the dice, but in the first place 2 is not there. When second time he again run the dice, 2 is not there. Third time 2 is not there. Fourth time 2 is not there. But on the sixth time we have our number 2, because iteration starts from 0. So I just make it addition over here. So it will give me the exact loop time when I got the my dice number. Have you got that, or is some problem is there? What is the function of this code? As you see right now, 2 comes on the 4th place. Means first time when I run the dice, 2 is not there. Second time when I just run the dice, 2 is not there. Third time as I just run the dice, 2 is not there. But in the 4th case, I just got the 2. Okay, so this is how a gamble game we can create in LabVIEW. This is my dice game, and if you want to just place any picture over here, just import picture. I already have a picture related to my dice. Just drag. Again, you just need to import. The picture is imported. Now you just paste it. Okay, so as you see over here, the number I want to, if you want to just increase the size, the number I want, and after how many iteration it will match, it will show over here. So this is how you can go with a gamble game. In the another case, let's say in the mathematics we have different questions, like if we have two dices, and when we throw these two dices, when both the dices got equal number, let's say, or after how many times we got the dice with equal number. So in that case, I just go with, again, copy this. This is my dice 1, this is my dice 2. Okay, in this case I just need not require any user base number, because I just throw two dices and the number on the two dices should be equal. So just connect this one with this, control B, and it will show you after how many iterations we just got the equal number on the first match, on the sixth match, on the fourth match. Okay, so this is how we got the equal number. This is the case of two dices. Another mathematical question, that is the sum of the two numbers appeared on the two dices should be equal to, let's say, 10. When and the maximum number on the two dices, it should be 6 plus 6. Maximum number is 12, and the minimum number is 1 plus 1. It is 2. Okay, so in that case, you just need to remove this one, because we need sum over here. So just go to the sum. So many mathematics questions we can generate using these VIs. In this case, we need a user base number. User base number, that the sum of the two dices should be equal to some value. I just change the representation over here, and this should be equal to the sum. The user based number should be equal to this. Let's say I want 8. Let's check after how many matches we got the 8. So run it after two iterations.
Okay.
Have you clear?
Yeah, clear.
So this is how we create a gamble game. You can create for 2 dice, you can create for 3 dice. It is up to you. Okay. So different VIs we can create using this example. There is another example. Let's say you just create a VI, okay, and you just want to send this VI to your senior, and your senior didn't have any LabVIEW software inside his PC, okay, but he want to run that VI, and he want to check the performance of your created program, okay, because he is not interested in your code, he is not interested in your block diagram, okay, he is only interested in the output and input, okay. But like if you want to just go with this case, in this case we have input value over here and we have a output value over here. The senior or your project manager is only interested in the front panel, or the customer is only interested in the front panel. He is not interested in the block diagram window. Okay, he just give the instructions to you, and according the given instructions you just create a code. Okay, so in that case, if the customer or the senior don't have any LabVIEW software in his or her PC, in that case you just go with exe file. Okay, how
Yes.
to create executable files using LabVIEW? Because you send me a VI, I just open because I right now I have a LabVIEW code. If I just share you a VI, again you again have a LabVIEW software in your PC, you just open it and you also open your block diagram window. But if
Okay, sir.
someone don't have any LabVIEW software, he just need the basic NI
Result
package
only.
manager. He
Yes,
just need the basic NI package manager, or just
definitely.
directly click on the files that I just shared. So in that case, if you want to create executable files, you just go to tools, build application exe from VI. You must save your VI first. So I just save it.
Okay.
I just save it on the desktop. Create in the new folder. I just save it, and let's say it is a dice or gamble game. Just first save it. Again, just go to build application executable files. When you just click on this, a new window pop up. Okay, it will create a project for you.
Okay.
Then as you see, it is C user Sonu desktop, new folder, gamble game. Again it is created in that folder. Continue. You can also create this executable file in another folder also. It is not necessary to create in the same folder. Okay,
Okay.
so over here, this
Yes,
is the
sir.
project.
Okay.
Then it need some information from you, the name, the file target, then where it is,
Location.
its directory, means location. Then only just you need to build. In this case, you just need not to run your VI. On the first
Okay.
time, it is automatically run. Done. Then close it. It is asking me to save. Save it. Now, as you see over here, these are my builds. Gamble game. Gamble. This is my executable file. You just need to share these files only, not need to any another file. Like it doesn't require any VI for the customer purpose only. When we want to sell our code to the customer, we just need to these files. When
Yes, fine.
when the customer just open it, I just have a video related to this. I just share you in the next part, because right now I have LabVIEW in my system. I just show you the video related to this. I already created. 1 minute. In this case, I just use two laptops. One is the same one, another one is different one.
Good morning, friends. Drive, as you see right now.
So as you see over here, these are my files. These are related to temperature conversion file, Fahrenheit to Kelvin. Okay, I just copy these files to my pen drive, and I just go to another system. This is my different system. In this case, I don't have any LabVIEW in my system. As you see, I am writing over here. LabVIEW, there is no LabVIEW data in this system. Okay, so no LabVIEW installed in this system. So right now, when you just open, you just need this NI package manager, or the customer just need this NI package manager. In that case, you just install it, and the file size is around 10 MB, maximum 10 MB. Okay, so just install this package manager into your system. It is for your future aspect, like if you want to share the file to the customer, or if you want to just share the file to your senior that doesn't have LabVIEW installed in his system, her system. So as you see over here, he just need LabVIEW runtime engine. Okay, and when just run it, as you see, only running front panel is there, no block diagram is there. Okay, you just need to put the values in Fahrenheit. Kelvin values will automatically appear. In our case, when we just run it, I'm just running this code once. What happened to it? When I just run it, as you see, running VI is there with initial value, default value 0. You can also change the default value. It is up to you. I just show you in the future video. So when we just increase the value, let's say I want 4, it will give me the value, and it is not possible for the user to increase or decrease or any amendment in the front panel. If it is maximum digit is this one, okay, you just need to change this one. If you want to just increase the size of this, you just need to go to your VI, again save it and create a new executable file. Let's just do it. We just open the VI. The VI is available in my desktop on the new folder. This is my new folder. Just open it. Control T. Right now I just increase the size, and over here I also just increase the size. You want to just initially put any value inside this, any default value. Let's say I want to just put 5. Okay, so you just select, right click. Over here we have data operation. In this case, you just reinitialize to default value or make current value default. So I just make current value default. Right now 5 is appeared on the VI. So I just save it. Again, just go to build application. I just continue with Gamble. It will overwrite. So this is how you can create executable files. Again, the LabVIEW project is created. Save this, build this. Done. Then I just close this one. Just go to the build, Gamble. Again, I just open my executable application. As you see, the default is 5. So now I just run it. I got the 5 in the first case. Again, when I run it on the 23 iteration, after 23 iteration, I will just got the 5 sum. Means on the first dice I just got 2, on the second dice I just got 3, or anything else. It may be 3 2 or 2 3. Okay, so this is how you can create executable files in LabVIEW. It is clear to you?
Yes, clear.
So now another function for today's lecture is in-place structure. In-place structure that is available in structures. This is my in-place structure, and in this structure, as we already know, these two are most important. In every case you just use these two, for loop and while loop, every case. Then
Yes.
the weightage is goes to case structure. After this, after these three, the event structure is very important. It takes very long time to learn about this only event structure, because
Okay.
like in my microprocessor, we just already, like in your PC processor, there are many services goes on the background. When you just click on your mouse, there is a interrupt or event created. According to that event, some process started. So this is how the event structure works. Same way, like in our PC case, it will generate a interrupt for my case when a running process is there. Like for example, if it traffic light example is there, traffic light are running in a loop, but if some ambulance is there, in that case it will stop all the running loop, just open the or just green the just make the color green for the lane that is with the your ambulance. So it will also a case of interrupt or event. So we just see this event structure in our future lectures. Today I just tell you in place event structure. What is the function of this in place event structure? So you just drag and drop, right click. Over here we have different functions. We just replace these elements using these functions. So first I take the example of add array index and replace element. So I'm just using array elements, index array. So first I just create an array, blank array is there. This is my input array. Connect it, and in this input array, let's say I have 5 elements. These are my 5 elements, and I want to just choose one index value over here. Let's say I just create a control for this. I want to just change the second element. It will give me that element. Okay, and I want to just perform some operation on this element. So just go to the operation. Let's say I want to just multiply this value with the index value.
Index value. Okay.
It is up to you. You can use any operation. Right now I just change it to DVL also, representation. But the indexing, it is always in form of integer only. Then the first function on the, it is my replace. So I just go to array, search and replace subset. So this is my input array. And over here, this is my index value. And this is my new element.
New
Okay. So it will give me the output array. So let's check what happened to it. So over here, these are my 5 element, and this is my final element. So when I hit on run button, it will give me what value in the element. What
54, 0.
in the element? What is displayed? First tell me this.
54. 1 second. Sir.
In the element,
It's a multiplication multiplied 2 second 54 plus 2. It's 108.
it is multiplied by with 54 or something else.
54 cents.
Okay.
54 and then yeah.
So let's check. It is multiplied with this element because this is my 0 position.
Oh, sorry.
This is my 1.
Correct. Yeah.
This is my 2. Okay.
2, 1, 2. Okay. Sir.
Okay. So this is my element, index element, that is 65. It is multiplied by its index value, that is 2, and I got 130. So this program we can replace with in-place structure also. So I again just go to in-place structure. Then I just right click, add index and replace. It will replace your entire code of this. Let's check how. So over here, this is my input array. I just give the input array function over here. So over here, this is my index value. I just connect to the index value. In between, I want to just multiply. I just copy. Over here, I got the element. I just need to multiply this with index value. Over here, this is my index value.
Then replace.
1 minute. Because in the in-place structure, there is a array. You need to just change its value. This value we require. So just go to the properties of this function. Right click. Visible items, not visible items. Once. Create local variable. It is clear to you where is local variable? From where local variable comes?
Index values.
1 minute, I just repeat it. So just click on index, right click, create. Over here we have 3 functions, that is already we know, constant, control, indicator. In the next function we have local variable. Just click and drop. Let's check what happened to this. In this case, it is an indicator type. Okay. So it just need values. In this case, I am just make it right type. Replace it to the right type. Change to the read type. On the window, it just read type. Okay. So it just read values from here and give these values to my this function. Right now I just connect it, and over here I just again create an indicator. So this is my function from the in-place structure. I just replace these functions with this in-place structure, and when I just hit on run button, same values are there. There are different functions on the in-place structure. Just click on the edge of this in-place structure and there are different functions. You can use these functions only with in-place structure. Okay, these are the different operations. So right now we just use array index and replace element over here. You just need not to require this replace, search and replace option, because over here as you see the representation for these two systems are same. Okay, these, it is also indexing, it is also indexing, index array. As you see over here, this is the example of, just I make a label, index array label is there. As you see over here, if you want to go for multiple systems, like just add array index, as you see over here. If you want to just go with another indexing also, let's say I just connect it to input array, and over here I just create a control, that is my second index, and again I just create local variable for it, just make it to change to read, because in this case you just want to generate value. When you just need value, on the left side this indicator is there, and when you write something, the this arrows should be on the right side, as you see in the case of indicator and control. Right now I just show you over here, this is my control, and when I just use indicator, as you see over here, the arrow sides, arrow is placed on the right side when you just use control, and when you just use indicator, it should be on the left side. In the same way, in the case of local variable also. So right now I just again want to just place some information or operation, want to just place some operation on the value, that is from here I want to just divide this function with the index. Okay, so in the index, let's say I want to work on third place. So when I hit on run button, as you see, some operation is there or not, something happened or not. Why? Because we don't create any indicator over here. So in this indicator we just got the value. Or if you want to just change in this one also, you just insert into this.
Okay.
So right now in this case we just got the change. As you see over here, we got the change, 89 divided by 3. So this is how you can use in place structure. It is clear to you? You just go through all the functions, like over here, array, split array, bundle, unbundle, waveform, variant. Variant, it is not possible for you. In the previous future lecture we just go with the variant. So you just go through array, first one, second one, third one, fourth one. It is okay for you. These 4 type of data you can go through, okay, using in place structure.
Okay.
So right now maybe you are not familiar with MATLAB also.
No, sir, I'm not more.
Okay.
Sir,
So,
you are also taking the MATLAB class also?
not completely, because I have a limited range of MATLAB, like basics I just know, Simulink I just know, and my particular toolbox that is related to control and simulation, like that the function in my MTech. During my MTech, I just created controllers for my different functions, like for a motor to control the speed and position of the motor. I just first go through the MATLAB, then I just go with the LabVIEW. I just go with fuzzy logic also in the MATLAB. I am familiar with neural system in the MATLAB. So in the case of MATLAB, I have limited knowledge.
Okay.
If you just want any help, if I know, I just told you MATLAB also.
Okay.
So over here we just discuss about local variable. So let's say in the MATLAB also, if you have one input function, this is my input function or input variable. If you want to use this value inside your VI in many place, like you want to just over here, I just create a case structure also. Just connect it, and over here I just put a control. In this case I'm just using only two cases. So let's say I'm just using multiply, and this multiplying factor is multiplying with its value only in the true case, let's say. So I just create local variable over here. It will generate the same value that is available inside this. Just make it
Read.
create indicator. It will show you the
The output.
means square. Okay. And in the false function, let's say I want to just go with division, let's say. In this case the output should be, every time it should be 1, because same value we just use to divide the function. So just change it to, let's check. In that false case it should be 1. So let's say I just use 5, input value is 5 and the output value is 1, as you see over here. Okay, so you can use numeric variable over different VIs also. Like I just use, in this case only, I just use while loop over here, and over here I just put a comparison when this value is equal to some value. When the iteration I just got this iteration, it is equal to my, I just copy this one, this is equal to this, it will stop my while loop. And if you want to just check what is the iteration currently, you just go through this indicator. So numeric 3 also show me what value. It is the question for you. What is inside the numeric 3 when I just hit on run button?
Is the no idea.
No idea. So let's check. So over here in the numeric we have 5 currently.
5. Okay.
Okay.
5.
This local variable also contain the value 5.
5.
Okay. So when this 5 is equal to the 5,
Now it's stopped.
it will automatically stop my while loop. Otherwise it will be in running condition.
Run.
So right now, so in this case 5 equal to 5, over here I got the 5. Let's check. As you see, because iteration start from 0 to infinity. Right now infinity is my this local variable, that is my 5. So in this case another question is there, how many times my while loop runs? It runs 6 times. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. There is another question related to while loop and for loop. While when you are using while loop and when you are using for loop for creating any VI or for creating any program.
For loop we can control the initiative function, but while loop we need to continuous running we can use.
I have different question. While loop runs once every time if the condition meet or not. Okay, but for loop it works on the condition. Okay.
Yes.
But while loop every time in the first case also, if I just connect it to true, let's just delete this. If I just use while loop over here and I just create a true function over here, it will run once. Let's create a function inside this, create a random number inside this. According to the loop, random number will not generate any value,
Correct.
but it will generate because it is the case of while loop. Once it will run in the case of,
It's any number thing. Yeah.
okay, but in the case of for loop, if we just create same function, let's check what happened to it. And over here the iteration should be 0. As you see, what happened over here, it is fixed, the same value is there because we copied. But in the case of while loop, above one is my while loop, it is changing every time. So this is the main important function of while loop and for loop. While loop, if the condition meets at initial point, it will run once, but for loop it will again always go for the condition. It will always check the condition, and according to the condition it will run.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the main important point related to the for loop and while loop. So this is all for today, because I just only take 1 hour classes.
Okay, sir.
And it is possible for you that we will continue from the next week.
Sure, sir. You are in your native place.
And if it is possible, we can work on morning hours also. If it is
morning, it's
means
not possible.
9 to
We
5.
can continue on next week, no problems.
Sorry?
No, morning it's difficult, sir, because in India time 9 o'clock. In here Singapore is 11:30. So
Okay. Or on which time you are free?
Evening free, so I'm free up to came India time 4:30. I came out, reach home.
Okay, 4:30 you are at your home.
Yes, India time. Yes, 4:30 means 8:06.
In your office work, in your office time, it is not possible to you.
Office time not possible.
Okay.
Because I cannot. They cannot allow for my personal laptop.
Okay. So okay, in the next time, in the from Monday onwards, we just go with the same timings.
Yeah, okay, sir. Sure.
But till now, through the WhatsApp, I just share you some examples. You just try these examples, and I also share you one course that is available on Udemy.
Okay, sir.
I just show you. I just share the course. That is, this is not the same course. I just share you the another one.
Okay, sir.
I just share you the free link for this course. 1 minute. You just join it, and it is lifetime free, and all the functions, it is around 25 hours.
Okay, sir.
I just created this one. 1 minute. Again, same courses. This one. I just share this course to you.
Okay.
So over here, beginner to advanced LabVIEW. In this course, I just created all the VIs. It contains executable file. It can contain your different examples. In all the hardware cases, there is the same type of problem. Like I have Right now I have I just show you the deck card also with me, the NI
Yes,
deck
sir.
card. I just show you 1 minute. So I just share you this code. You just go through this if you have time, but we will continue through the one-on-one session also. Okay,
Okay, sir.
and I'm just sharing my video.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so basically this is the NI deck card.
Yes,
Do
I
you have?
have in my. I think I my lab. I think they have.
Okay, so this is the latest one, 6001 series. Are
Okay, sir.
you need help with this one or the different one?
I need this one, sir, because this one we need to connect all the instruments
Okay,
in this
okay,
one like
okay,
this.
okay, okay. So I in this the given course we have just different examples. Have you learned about the data sheet of this particular deck card?
No, sir. I'm going to learn.
Okay,
Yeah.
you just check the data sheet of this particular, because this one is the same one nearly to the Arduino,
Okay, sir.
as over here, this one, this side, there are digital ports, port 0, port 1, and in the port 0, port 1 we have different lines. Like in the port 0 we have 0 to 7, total 8 digital pin. In the port 1 we have 4 pins, 0 to 3. You just check when you just have the hardware. And on the another side we have analog input pins. Analog
Mm.
AI stands for analog input, and AO stands for analog output. On this
Okay.
hardware we have analog output port also. As I already told you, only two ports are there, AO0 and AO1.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay, you just go through the pin diagram of this. We just explain you how to acquire different signals. Means it may be digital signal, it may be analog signal, or it may be pulse signal. How to acquire or how to generate using this deck card. Okay,
Okay.
and using in if you are working with this deck card, in that case you need not to go through visa.
Mm.
You just
Yes,
go
sir.
through the deck max also. Okay,
Okay,
but I also explain you the visa part also for the third party connections in the future lecture. Okay,
sir. Okay, sir.
so you just try the today's cases, but I also share you different videos and different
Example. Yes,
VIs
sir.
in between. You just go through,
Yes.
like as you today your first question is how to just check which
Mm.
what is the first function. You just go
Objective.
through, if you just go through the all the examples, you just examples, maybe in my knowledge you just 70% a LabVIEW programmer.
Yes.
Okay, you just right now you are a research candidate or a working professional.
For what, sir?
You are a PhD candidate or
No, sir. I'm
uh,
an engineering graduate only.
okay, okay. You just learn LabVIEW for your personal growth.
Yes, sir. In my because now I'm working on the Chroma ATS instrument, ATC ATS 8000.
Okay,
It's also LabVIEW, but it's script already. It's inside the ATU only.
ATE.
So yes, sir.
Okay.
You can search Chroma in Google Chroma 8000.
Which
It's a
one?
big
Which one?
instrument.
Please uh, dictate me.
Chroma Chroma 8000.
C R
C
O
H
M A
CHROMA
CHROMA 8000.
8000. Yes, sir.
Okay.
8000. So it's not 800.
Okay. Switching power supply
Yes.
ATS model. Okay.
Yes, sir.
You just want to acquire and generate. In this case, maybe you just need pulse only.
This one I am working right now, but this is the full set of instruments, sir.
Okay.
So I don't know how they are configure everything, but it is the optional is there. I need to configure this load. It will be automatically enabled.
Okay, okay,
So the driver everything inside. But I want to learn its whole equipment is separately. Then I want to configure everything. I need to run automatically.
okay, okay, okay,
So I
okay.
need to create the program. So
I just go through it on
mm,
also. Just check
yes,
what
sir.
it generate and what it require.
Mm,
So
yes, sir.
according to this, I just help you with this deck card.
Mm,
Okay,
okay, sir.
okay. So the next class is on Monday. Okay,
Monday. Okay, sir.
okay. So
Okay, sir.
till now,
Thank you.
I just
Mm,
connect with you through WhatsApp only.
yeah, okay, sir. No problem.